Good afternoon everyone, welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, please do like, share and subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel up and I can only do that with your support. This is going to be a 6-card reading for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, because not everything is for everyone. This will be from the time of the end of October until around the end of the first week of November. So between 1 to 2 weeks. But as we know, Cancer, time is fluid. Again, I've been shuffling the cards, talking to the universe, asking for a clear message for the sign of Cancer. Let's see what we have, Cancer. My readings are usually general, guys. I will be pulling an energy oracle card at the end of the reading to tie everything together and giving you a week to two of one affirmation for the next week or two. First card out, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Hermit, the 9 of Cups, and the Empress. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. Okay, Cancer, so with the 3 of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, this is what the overall reading is about, and generally the advice that is given. This is how I read. The 3 of Swords tells me that you have to go towards healing those parts of yourself. And a few of my readings today actually have been about healing. So it may be a healing time for most of the collective. This is about healing yourself from past traumas, healing yourself into a space where you can manage your triggers. You know, the heart is no longer bleeding. So we know this is old stuff, old wounds needing to really be addressed. And sometimes when we're in new relationships, around new people, in new situations, these old things have a tendency to come up because it's just showing you that you haven't actually healed the problem, Cancer. With the first card out being the 5 of Pentacles, it's important for me to remind you that you always have a community base, Cancer. There is always a space for you to look towards in order for you to seek solitude and refuge. Right now, or in the next week or so, you may very well feel like you're going to be coming into a space where you feel alone, or you feel like you're walking through and trudging through this snow. And we know how it is when you're walking through thick snow. This person in this card, if you see them, they look desolate, alone, and unable to actually find solitude, when solitude is just above them. So I would remind you, Cancer, if you come into a time where you do begin to feel alone, begin to feel like nothing's working out for you, remember that all you need to do is change your perspective. You're looking down instead of up. These people, one of them's looking down, the other one's looking up, but isn't actually really knowing what they're seeing. So remember that you have people around you to help you with whatever wounds these are that are going to be coming to the surface in the next 2 weeks, Cancer. Leading on from the 5 of Pentacles to the Page of Cups, again, as I said, there are people around you who are there and willing to help you to flower and to give you love during this time, to love you during a season where sometimes things feel a little bit difficult. These are the challenges that we face in life, Cancer, as we know them. And at the time when you're facing them, it does tend to feel like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? This is a lot. This is long. I can't manage this. But you can, Cancer, because you have help around you. You have the assistance that you require. The Page of Cups is the beginning of an emotional situation and could very well be somebody around you who is young and trying to offer you that loving comfort that you may need. Could be a child of yours trying to help you through this time, Cancer. It could be the beginning of a new relationship also trying to help you through, Cancer. Take it as it resonates. But you're not alone, and that's what this is telling me. And I must remind you that you're not alone while you're going through this, which is what you're supposed to really be focusing on, is healing and doing the healing work. With the Page of Cups leading us on to the Emperor, The Emperor is usually cardinal, fire. We're looking at Aries, we're looking at Sagittarius, Leo, generally Aries. So, and if there is somebody around you that has Arian qualities, that might mean that they're very strong, they're very forthright, they are extremely assertive, maybe sometimes a little bit pushy, can be a bit bullish. So don't let anybody bully you into anything at this time, Cancer. Or if this is parts of yourself, watch that part of yourself. Because at times when we find that we are hurting, we can go into our ego space in order to find strength. So remember that. Use your ego wisely, Cancer, if this is parts of you because you're hurting and you're in pain. Whenever we feel under threat, we generally tend to go into ego. That's what the ego is for, to be honest. But we still have to be conscious and we have to captain that ego. We have to tell it when it's going too far and when it hasn't gone far enough. So make sure that you are managing those parts of yourself. And if it is another person who's doing this and being this way towards you, do not allow anybody to ride over you or to come at you in a very dogmatic and almost forceful fashion. Just manage that, okay, Cancer? Leading on from the Emperor, we have the Hermit. Again, as I said, needing to seek a certain amount of solace within yourself so that you can heal this part of yourself. You can heal this Three of Swords. You can pull these swords out and find that once you have done that, and remember, swords are thoughts. So it very well may well be that it is your mindset that you need to work on, Cancer. And this is a continual thing. This is forever. As long as you are alive, you are working on your mindset. You may never get to a place where you're like, okay, that's it, I'm done. It's a continual process. And thank God we have them. These are the things that keep us going. If we're done, then we're done. There's no point of us being here anymore. So go into your hermit space, Cancer. Seek solace. Find the answers within yourself. But the Hermit also says, if you've been doing that too much, as we have seen with the Five of Pentacles, throw off your cloak and go out and have a good time and see your friends. So Cancer, can you see the link here? Manage this part of yourself. Work on this part of yourself. Know that this is what this time is for you to look at those trigger points and to heal them. See this as the challenge that it is and not necessarily as a struggle. See as it's a challenge for you, and you're going to get your teeth stuck into this because you are going to do this. You're going to work your way through it. The more that you work your way through these things, the better you become at it and the more skilled. Then you start to use your tools without even having to think about it, and it's on autopilot. And before you know it, this is something that you've put to rest and you can move on to the next challenge. So go within yourself if necessary, Cancer. But if you've been doing that too much, get yourself out there, okay? Remind yourself that you have wonderful things around you at your disposal. You are blessed and highly favored, Cancer. The next card out is the Nine of Cups. Do you see how making sure that you balance yourself right, Cancer, making sure nobody rides over you, making sure that you remember the love that's around you, that you were surrounded by, so that you don't become bogged down in this space because you're noticing some of these trigger points coming up, because you might be feeling a bit blah. Do you see how by managing them correctly, it leads us into the Nine of Cups? Wish fulfillment. Getting what you want because you're doing the work. So continue to do this work, Cancer. As I said to you before, if it hasn't come up now, it's going to come up within the next week or so. I'm forewarned is forearmed. Be prepared, Cancer, so that you can take on this challenge head first. You can lead the charge. This Nine of Cups next to the Empress, which is your last card, tells me that you are going to be able to get into a space of such beauty and abundance within yourself. You're going to be able to weather this storm with ease, Cancer. And that's what this is about. You weather the storm with ease. You practice the skill that is necessary in order for you to pull these swords out, which is getting your mindset right. And you keep doing that. You keep doing it. You practice over and over again. And before you know it, you're sitting pretty in your Nine of Cups energy. and your Empress energy. Goodness knows what else you'll get, Cancer, because what tends to happen once we've got ourselves into the right energetic field, some of the things that we've been asking the universe for are delivered unto us. If that's peacefulness, abundance, and joy within yourself, the Empress is right here to tell you that is yours. If it's love, new relationship, joy, the Empress is here to tell you that it is yours. The Nine of Cups with the Empress are beautiful cards that come hand in hand. So you can see how we go through this next 2 weeks, Cancer, and everything works itself out for you, because that's what you deserve, Cancer. You deserve the best. It's now time for me to pull the energy oracle card for you. Let's tie this all up. Door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, come on, you know, I say this every time I pull an extra card. I'm always like wowed by it, but you know, it's like you shouldn't be wowed. You should just be like, well, hell, I thought that was going to happen, but I'm always wowed. I'm always like, are you kidding me? Let me read this out to you. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Let me start that again. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signifies that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes that you have been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action, optimistic expectations. Cancer. Isn't this what I said? Working on these things that you need to work on. What does it say? Whether you're working on some inner healing. Oh, come on. Your affirmation for the next week or two. I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. Absolutely, Cancer. Yes, you do. This Nine of Cups is here for you, this Empress. Take this challenge on with both hands. Know that you're capable of doing it. You're going to get through this period of time with ease and come out of it so much stronger. I'm really happy for you, Cancer. It's actually a very beautiful reading. Underneath the Three of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is compassionate and she doesn't suffer fools. But she leads with compassion. Lead yourself with compassion, Cancer. But take the challenge on. You see how that sword is raised? Take on that challenge. See how the hand is out? Bring it forth. That's what the Queen of Swords says. I'm ready for you. I can do this. No problem. And so can you, Cancer. I hope this has resonated with someone. I hope it's a good message for someone. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. If anybody wants a personal reading, please check the description box for my details. And I'm going to see you in a week or so, Cancer. Take care. Bye.